12 Rules for Life evaluates humanity's most pressing problems through the ages and compiles their solutions in this practical self-help book. Author Jordan B. Peterson seeks to eliminate the chaos and confusion of life by compiling 12 simple rules that address humanity's deepest questions. Jordan B. Peterson believes that there's a simple manual of rules for life. This summary will guide you through Peterson's rules for living your best life. Throughout this summary, you'll learn what lobsters have to do with self-confidence and what skateboarders tell us about human nature. 1. Get to the top of the pecking order. Lobsters exhibit similar behaviors whether they're raised in captivity or in the wild. People who win frequently in life are encouraged by their streak of good luck, and this leads them to approach new challenges with confidence. 2. Love yourself as you'd others. In Eastern philosophy, the yin-yang symbol represents a dark side and a light side, with each side containing at least a hint of the other. Eastern philosophy also states that harmony can only be achieved by embracing both sides and seeking a healthy balance between them. If you seek balance in your own life, you shouldn't turn too much to the dark side or exaggerate in your pursuit of perfection. It's impossible to be perfect, so don't waste your time and energy fighting the inevitable. Instead, focus on what's best for you. 3. Choose your friends wisely. It might be time to start worrying if your friends' toxic habits are affecting you, too. Negative people and poor life choices can drag successful people down in scary ways. That's why it's important to surround ourselves with positive people who actively cultivate good habits in their lives. 4. Beat your own personal best. How often do you catch yourself comparing your success to that of others? This pattern of thinking is harmful because it causes us to measure ourselves against the standards of others. It's important to clarify that comparison and self-criticism aren't the same thing. If you compare your present with your past, you'll see that you're developing in the way that's right for you and at the pace that's best for you. Make a list of everything you think needs improvement, and then tackle it by renovating yourself like a house. 5. Raise a kind and responsible child. Cultivating kindness requires you to do more than just be a friend to your child. Successful parenting means taking the risk that your child may not like you sometimes. It can help to remember that you're doing your child a great service by teaching them life lessons early on. Rules are absolutely necessary, but too many can cause frustration in a child. Instead of controlling their lives down to the smallest detail, focus on practical, real-life rules. Neubauer's top tips for successful parenting include setting clear rules with equally clear consequences. 6. Life isn't fair. Frida Gaida's "Why Do Bad Things Happen to Good People?" is one of life's tantalizing riddles. However, the famous Russian writer Leo Tolstoy saw it differently. He felt that the injustice in the world was so overwhelming that there could only be 4 answers. Life in a Russian gulag was harsh, brutal, and inhumane, to say the least. But it's possible to reject the cruelty of life, even if one has experienced it firsthand. This is what the writer Alexander Solzhenitsyn did after he was imprisoned by his own state after the World War II. 7. Seek sacrifice over instant gratification. The moral of the story is that greed is a trap in which we're all caught. Peterson suggests that our best way out is to make sacrifices rather than seek instant gratification. Unhealthy choices are often the result of despair, he says. How can we combat that? In his book The Cost of Being Human, author David Peterson argues that sacrifice is defined by the things we do for others. Instead of pursuing selfish, instant pleasures, consider sacrificing some of your time to volunteer and improve someone else's life. 8. Stop lying even to yourself. Adler defined lies as things we say and do to get what we think we want. Peterson's 8th rule of life is to stop lying and tell yourself the truth. Aligning your goals with your personal truth can help you get your life back on track. 9. Engage in healthy debate. Social media can be a hotbed of conflict and scathing criticism. Instead of viewing your conversation as a competition, simply focus on listening. You may disagree with someone, and that's okay. Even in those cases, approach all conversations with the simple method of listening. If you want to dive deeper into this topic, you can find the link to the book in the description. Find more book summaries in our other videos. 10. Confront complexity with clarity. Sometimes we pay attention only to the details that interest us or that make sense to us. By simplifying the situation with precise terminology, we can bring order to our lives. When your feelings are hurt or you want to address a problem your partner is having, use precise language. 11. Avoid suppressing human nature. Author Jordan Peterson argues that we shouldn't unfairly direct our outrage at all men. Instead, we should focus on uniting our differences to achieve a harmonious future. He argues that skateboarders were banned from the College of Toronto campus because their behavior was considered undesirable or deviant. 12. Celebrate the little things. Life is full of sorrow, but it's important to remember that life is also full of joy. Peterson knows this firsthand, as his daughter has struggled with severe arthritis since she was 6 years old. He advises readers not to let sadness get them down and to always look for the good in life. For more book digests, check our other videos. See you soon!